What up with your boy Navtastic? And I know I said that we're gonna start the season in the next episode, but in this episode, I'm just gonna do a quick review. I thought I'd slip this in there to see how the club is doing. Um, Obviously we've enjoyed a bit of a decent transfer window, and this is current state of the squad. Obviously, I'm lucky our backup keeper still, and we're still waiting to see if Vito Minona join. I promoted Michael Keane. I think he can do a decent job, so I'm taking him off loan availability. And the stalwarts, so the Varela is still hanging about because I think he's been alright whenever he's played. Fabio will come back into the squad. Um, Good midfield, attacking midfield is phenomenal. I think Nick Powell may have a few games in central midfield as well. He's Wigan on loan for Wigan on loan in real life, so having a good time. Striking options are still very healthy. You've got Molyneux, Enriquez, Rooney. There is a bit of interest for Van Persie. Haven't seen he's done it yet. Might do that as the window goes on. But like I said, I'm very happy with the squad. Obviously, just want really another backup keeper. A striker would be a luxury signing, or anyone else would be a luxury signing. The youth teams are looking very thin. I want to sign a ton of youth players, but the talent just isn't there at the minute. And my under 21s ain't great, and my under 18s is even thinner on the talent side. So that is definitely an area of improvement. Dean Henderson is optioning goal as a backup to De Gea, but we want to improve that. Really do, really do. So we'll see what we can do. Um, this is just an overview of the club. Everything is brilliant. You can see performance has been superb. Smalling my captain, that's my vice. That's not going to change this season. Who knows in the years to come, but both have done enough to retain that place. I'm going to just look at the transfer history. It's actually quite interesting. We've actually done very well financially. So let's just go to here. That's just the overview. So even this season, we've got like a 15 million buffer there. So I mean, even spending 40 mil or total is 28 million this year. Well, 40, that's a 15 million profit we've made there. Again, we only made a 2 million loss there, so 13 million total. And then going back to the first season, where we spent, I think, I can't remember, but look at that. That's just interesting to see some of the players we got rid of. When you're spending 50 million, you're only costing yourself 2 is really good. And then another 40 million. So we've made a ton of net in terms of net transfers. And that's with spending quite like lavishly. We haven't like been counting the pennies. This has been a fairly lavish spending spree. I like to see Danny Welbeck doing well, and he looks like he's having a good time in Dortmund. Valencia obviously did have their success at Real Madrid, doing alright at Liverpool now. Anderson is actually doing very well for Marseille, so it's good to see former players do well. Nani's doing very well at Roma, so I'm quite happy with that for everyone involved. Generally, we've been very good with transfers. I mean, whenever you're operating on a net profit, especially on that scale, it's brilliant. Here's the famous trophy room. Obviously, not all on mine. We've got 2 Champions Leagues there, one of the Club World Cups, one of the Super Cups. We could add another to that actually. 2 of the Premier Leagues, one of the FA Cups, and one of the Capital One Cups. Hopefully, touch wood, we can add more this season. But a brilliant start and brilliant overall actually. Just want to show you a couple of things. Look at the training first of all. It's been largely balanced, but I think at the start of the season, and I might not do this more, I might focus on sort of more niche things, because that's really when focus isn't on and you're not in mid-season form. That might help. I'm going to try and involve that a little bit more. I did that the first season, not so much in the second because the ethic was there. But here's a tactical approach I use. That's my favourite one. That's a more defensive-minded one. And the final one is a bit more of an adventurous one, which I haven't really used much. I might try and chat that in a couple more times this season. See how we do. but that's really if we're having a really good season. But yeah, I do encourage using individual training. I think that makes a huge difference. I put heavy and I generally vary it mainly positionally, but you can do certain attributes. I think that's really the biggest element of training that I do. And you see a huge amount of development, especially in the young players. So that's something to bear in mind. But yeah, this is the next fixture. We've got Chelsea next, and then we've got Chelsea in the league. So not an easy start, but one where we can really, get ourselves in the right mood for the season if we do well in. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, and we will definitely get that Charity Shield match, the Community Shield match done. So until then, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye now.